What's up, my dudes? Today I'd like to tell you about the Flathead Glory Park short sleeve I picked up from the Self Edge. Let's do it. The Flathead is my favorite maker of button-down shirts. No asterisks, period, end of sentence. I actually don't own much of their stuff because usually, while I will try them on pretty much any chance I get, the situation is usually that they're either sold out of my size or it's just not really in my budget all the time to pick up another high-end Japanese button-down. These things aren't cheap, obviously, and I'd like to take a second to point out that I'm not sponsored by the Flathead or Self Edge or anything like that to say these things. When you buy a shirt from the Flathead, it's almost legitimately like you're buying an experience. The level of creativity and time and thought and detail that goes into pretty much every piece that they do that I've had experience with, at least that I've seen, is just really, really wild. I actually have enough stuff in the chamber for the channel to review for a couple of months, and I wasn't planning on buying anything, but then I saw Self Edge drop this. I'm a huge fan of the Flathead, in case you couldn't tell. I'm also a huge fan of linen-like shirts that don't look too much like a linen shirt, if you know what I mean. I'm a big fan of Indigo that fades out of control, and I'm also a new fan of the whole Dobby kind of thing, and so the Dobby loom was another selling point for me. So yeah, treat yourself. I jumped on this. Style, I think above all else, needs to be for you, the individual. Yeah, there might be byproducts, like you might seem more attractive to certain people, you might seem more professional, more hireable, but at the end of the day, I think it should be for you. And with this shirt, it's those little details that you're going to notice every time you wear this that will fly under the radar to others, depending on how close they get. You know what I'm saying? The texture of this and the way the natural sunlight makes the indigo I don't have another word for it, but dance around is just super cool to me. The way the stitching feels, the overall construction quality, you can feel this fabric is going to get really, really soft over time, and the fit, I'm here for it. Let me say something about the fit. The reason that I prefer the Flathead more than anyone else making button-down shirts is because their stuff is on the slimmer side. You're not that likely to get a fit like that with comparable brands that are out there, and I really dig that for me personally, just how I wear stuff. By the way, I'm almost always a 44 in the Flathead. For comparison, I'm usually a 42R in suits, 5'11", 41-inch-ish chest last time I was measured, but I've been going a little hard on the weights lately, so kind of keep that in mind. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I tend to give people a letter grade on stuff, and I understand that most things in style is subjective, but I don't do that right away if it's a piece that's supposed to acquire new characteristics as it ages, and that's what I expect to happen here. So I'm going to wear this a whole lot. I'm going to check back with everybody in about 6 months, maybe 9 months, maybe a year, or something like that, and I'm gonna give you an update with updated pictures and fade, patina, whatever we want to call it. But alright, that's all I got, dudes. Hey, thanks for watching, appreciate you, and see you around. Alright, cool. So thanks for watching, and until next time, peace, my dudes.